Hello, my name is Eric Murray. I am doing this video for Church Girl Unplugged. I am not ashamed project. Uh, Pretty much just telling my story, giving my testimony of why, of how I became a Christian and why I live my life for Christ and live my life unashamed for Christ. I grew up in Chicago and I grew up in church. I actually gave my life to Christ when I was 5 years old. And so my mom, when she gave birth to me, I ended up in church, in the nursery, to preschool, kindergarten, all. This is church. This is children's church. This is Sunday school. And so by the time children's church came around when I was 5 years old, they gave a call, altar call, and just like they do every Sunday, and hearing the word from the teachers and the preachers teaching the word. They were talking about being able to get to take communion. I think that has something to do with it because you couldn't take communion if you wasn't a Christian. When it also was talking about going to heaven, and I would rather go to heaven than go to hell. I think that has something to do with it too. But really, they also talked about living a life for Christ and living, being in God's will. Now, I don't think I understood that all the way at 5, but I did know that I want to. I did know that I want to be a Christian, and so since 5 years old, I got baptized, and I've been in church pretty much all my life. I went to Oakdale Covenant Church in Chicago, Illinois. Pastor Willie B. Jemison was the pastor there, and we had a lot of programs for youth. I met a lot of friends, and I still have friends. Some of my best friends are from the church, from Oakdale, and so my life is not perfect. I can't say that I've been sin-free since 5 years old, but grace and mercy of God has kept me understanding that it's a relationship with Christ, not that my actions are going to get me into heaven. It's my relationship with Christ and understanding who Christ is and how Christ can, how I have to lean on Him when in my weakness, because in my weakness He is strong. And so, unashamed, I wouldn't have it any other way. I live for Christ, and in Him I move and have my being. And so I am grateful to be able to have a chance to tell my testimony. Once again, not a perfect life, but a life that I can lean on Christ when I need to. Not building a relationship, but having a relationship with Him through prayer, through reading the Word, through fellowship with other Christians, particularly men of God, that will keep me accountable when I can hold them accountable. But that Word is really crucial. Knowing the Word is very crucial for a life of a Christian, and knowing that that Word saves and gives grace and mercy and justifies and sanctifies, and it's not us, but it's Christ through us. So thank you all for giving me an opportunity to share. There are men out here who are unashamed to live their life for Christ and to be on fire for Christ, and so every day, I may not have a Bible in my hand, I may not have a T-shirt that has this every day, but in my actions and in my talk and the way I treat people, I want people to see Christ. I want people to say there's something different about Him, and so to show Christ to others. And so that's what I attempt to do. So thank you for listening to my testimony, and I hope it was a blessing to someone.